What is the title of this story?
A Giant's Garden.
Okay, page 6. Who played in the garden?
The children play in the garden.
Okay, who did the garden belong to?
It belonged to the giant.
Was the giant a pleasant fellow?
The giant has unpleasant fellow.
Okay, how long was the giant staying with his friend?
He gone visit another unpleasant giant in the 7 years.
Okay, for 7 years. Page 8. What did the giant find when he got home?
He got home. He found those children playing in the garden.
Okay, was the giant happy?
Giant was very unhappy.
Okay, so he was?
He was yelling to the children.
Okay, he was very angry?
Yeah, he was furious.
That's right, he was furious. Did the giant like children?
No, he don't like children, especially happy children.
Okay, he doesn't like children.
Yeah.
What did the giant say to the children?
Get out, get out and don't never come back. This is my garden. Go away, get out, get out.
Okay, what did the children say they would have to play?
They have to play on the road.
Page 10. How was it playing on the road?
It was dusty and rough. Sometimes big wagons went by. It was dangerous and uncomfortable to play on the road.
So why was it uncomfortable?
Children's feet hurt, and sometimes big wagons went by. And it was dirty and rough.
That's right. So dust made them sneeze, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the giant building?
Giant was building a ugly high wall.
Why were the children unhappy?
Because he was mumbling, "This is my garden. This is my garden. I hate children."
So why were the children unhappy?
Because they can't play in the garden.
Okay, they couldn't.
Yeah,
They could no longer play in their beautiful garden. Next page. Why did the children stay indoors?
Because the winter came.
What happened in the spring?
In the spring, there was still wall in there.
What did the sign on the garden wall say?
Keep out private property. Trespasser will be prosecuted.
Okay, page 14. Why was it still winter in the giant's garden?
Because there was no children. Because spring does not want to enter such uncomfortable place.
Okay, unpleasant place.
Yeah, unpleasant place.
What did the giant say he wanted?
He wanted spring to come.
Did spring ever come to the garden?
Yeah.
No?
No,
it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Was the giant happy?
No, giant was unhappy.
Okay, next page. Why did the giant jump out of bed in surprise?
Because he can hear a bird singing.
What did the giant say?
That's that's not ordinary music. That's a bird singing.
Okay, was it winter in the garden?
No, there was spring in the garden.
Okay, why has spring come back to the garden?
Because they have children's happy children.
Page 18. Then how did the children get into the garden?
There were small holes in the wall.
Okay, 개구멍? 개구멍으로 들었네. Why was it still winter in one corner of the garden?
There was small child, and he was too small to climb up the tree.
So winter stayed.
Yeah.
Why didn't the children run away from the giant?
because she didn't look so grouchy anymore.
Mhm. What happened when the giant put the boy in the tree?
The tree bloomed. Flower, grass, grass grew under it.
Okay, page 20. What did the giant do next day?
The next day, Giant tore down the ugly high wall.
Okay, what did they learn to do?
The giant learned to love children, and they learned to love him.
Okay, what did the giant sometimes tell them?
Sometimes Giant told them a wonderful giant story.
Okay, were they all happy in the garden?
Yes, they do.
Okay, yes, they were.
Yeah, they were.
Okay, what is the title?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Okay. What could Mozart do when he was 5 years old?
He could write and read, play music.
Wow, wonderful. What could you do when you're 5 years old?
I don't know, maybe I just playing.
Oh, okay. It was nice. What did he write when he was 5?
He write the music.
He wrote.
He wrote the music.
Okay. So what did he write?
He write.
What kind of music did he write?
Where is it?
He wrote
He wrote
when he was 5?
5 years old.
Mm.
He wrote the music.
Okay, so only when he was only 5 years old, he wrote
Minuet.
He wrote a minuet.
Minuet.
Huh?
What is minuet?
Okay, what is that? minuet.
Minuet.
그런 음악의 종류를 그런 종류의 음악을 작곡을 한 거지. 그죠? Okay. When and where was Mozart born?
Mozart born in 1756 in the Salzburg, Austria.
Okay. Did Mozart grow up in a musical family?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he did. Next page. What did his father hope?
His father hoped the rich people interested in them.
Mm-hmm. So what did he find?
He finds rich people.
Rich people? Why?
Because he wants money. I mean,
Oh, that's right. And then they could support them. Huh? Why were Mozart and his sister popular?
Because she was talented children.
Okay. What did they get after performances?
After a performance, the attitude get them money and gifts.
The audience.
The audience gave them money and gifts.
Okay. What is the audience?
The audience is maybe
관중. 그렇지. Who did Mozart and his sister play for?
They play for kings and queens.
Okay, page 10. Why was the concert tour good?
The concert was a good way to become famous and make money.
What was bad for the children's health?
They have to stay late at night because it was not good for their health.
That's right. And they worked as hard as
others.
They worked very hard.
Yeah.
Why was it harder to make money as they got older?
Because they were still famous, but they were no longer special.
What did their father decide to do?
He decided to leave Nana back in Austria.
Okay, next page. Why was Mozart still popular?
because he was musical genius.
Okay, did other musicians copy Mozart's music?
Yeah, because his music was so good.
Okay. How often did performers playing his music pay him?
Uh, he wrote on he sell only one. Uh,
Did they pay him?
no.
No, they did not pay him at all.
Yeah,
Why did Mozart need someone to support him?
because he had to need money to begin to the concert.
That's why he needed money. Huh?
Yeah,
Page 14. Why couldn't Mozart find a permanent sponsor?
because the rich people like his music, but they didn't like him.
Okay. Why did Mozart expect special treatment? Why did he expect special treatment? Why? Why was that?
Mm,
Because from his early childhood,
yeah, because of my childhood,
Mozart lived with whom?
Mozart lived with rich people.
That's right. How did rich people treat Mozart?
Rich people often treat him like a servant.
Okay. What did his sponsors believe?
Sponsor believed he was better than the Mozart.
He was better than Mozart?
They
Mozart
they
was better than Mozart?
they the rich people think they were good as Mozart.
They believed he was not as good as
Yeah,
they were. Huh?
yeah.
Mozart was born poor. Huh?
Yeah.
Did Mozart think he was better than rich people?
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he did. Page 16. So he was very proud of himself.
Yeah.
Did Mozart's rich friends leave him?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Why was it difficult to work independently?
Because he needed money to play concert.
How about rich people?
Rich people need rich people use
Who controlled the music world in those times?
the rich people.
Okay, rich people controlled everything in the music world.
Yeah.
What did the rich people pay for?
The rich people pay for clothes and foods.
How was Mozart different?
Mozart won
What did he believe? Who did he believe?
he believed himself.
And then?
And then he just write the music and play concert.
Was he sure? Was he sure? He was sure that what?
He was sure he could survive in the music world.
Okay, without a rich sponsor.
Yeah.
확신했었지 그렇게?
네.
Okay, page 18. How was he able to survive?
His Mozart was able to survive because he was a musical genius.
Okay, what did he do while he played billiards?
He wrote the music everywhere, every time.
How many pieces of music did Mozart compose?
Mm,
How many pieces of music did he compose? 1,000?
1,000 maybe. Yeah.
Really?
Hundreds of pieces of music.
That's right, he composed hundreds of pieces of music. Why did common people like the marriage of Figaro?
Because the story is the rich people are silly and the servants are clever.
Okay, page 20. What happened when Mozart was 35 years old?
He was 35 years old. Mozart was very sick.
Okay. What did a mysterious stranger ask him to do?
Mr. Stranger asked him to write a
Requiem.
requiem music for the funeral.
Okay. Did he finish that?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He couldn't finish it.
What did Mozart set an example of? What did he set an example of?
He set an example of artists independent.
So what did Mozart leave us?
He left a gift for a wonderful music
Okay,
for us.
he 남겼어.
He left.
He left.
He left a gift of wonderful music for us.
That's right. He left us a gift of wonderful music.